What's up, everybody? We're back again. Good news and bad news. Good news is this is the final one. Bad news is you guys ain't going to be able to see my pretty face the rest of the night. And I'm one ugly dude. So it's all good. Either way. However, as you know, I'm cHiLzTheSavage, and that is Sith turned Jedi.
Yeah, you
And
had it right the first time.
What? Well, he's taking over the opening on this because this is his request. And we're going to see what his artist has to offer. So go right ahead.
So, I am all about the little guy, as is Chills, and I've had a couple reach out to me, this one in particular. I had a conversation with this gentleman, and honestly, it was like we kind of clicked. You know what I mean? He's a small artist, got a ton of talent. He's from here in the Northeast where I live. He's actually out of Connecticut. He says his inspirations are like YRBK and Massetti. So I'm very excited to see what he's got. I've heard one song, which he said was his worst, and it was still better than 90% of what I hear coming out of the mainstream.
Okay, so who's YRBK and Bassetti?
YRBK and Massetti and Massive Man and $100.
Well, I know who Massive Man is.
Okay, they're all artists that I wouldn't say they're in a clique, but they work together a lot of the time.
So like Upchurch, Jelly Roll, Struggle.
Yes.
It's Calhoun.
Except same thing. They're all from the South. These guys are all from the Northeast. So up here, like where I'm from upstate New York, they're really popular. Massetti and YRBK are a couple up and coming artists. They've been around for a long time, but just haven't gotten a push.
I know probably one of them, I don't know him personally, but one of the largest New York artists that I know of is Vinny Paz. And he's kind of banned from everywhere, it seems, because nobody... he's a great artist. However, if you guys like this artist after we check out this artist, his name is Rich Baker. If you like his music and you want to check out more, you can always go to that very first hashtag and check out plenty more. Like he said, this is a smaller artist. And we always have that opportunity on my channel. If we find a smaller artist, we try to help promote them ourselves too. Remember, we used to go and search for smaller artists just to react to somebody different. So,
what up, Ridge? He's actually on my channel in my chat right now. So he listens to a lot of genres, but I want to get into this song because, like I said, he told me the song I heard was his worst. And I thought it was pretty damn good, so I want to hear this song.
Well, let's go ahead and get this party started. And if you guys like the content, you could jump over to Sith's channel through the third or fourth hashtag, something. It's Sith turned Jedi. I don't count them. Or you can, if you like my content, smack the subscribe button, just like normal. But with that being said, let's get this started. Welcome back, Ego.
Yeah, this is the start of my legacy. Years passed by trying to figure out the recipe. I'm someone heavenly, the ones I love depend on me. Wasted too much time, now I'm working endlessly. I ain't budged from the start and the clock's ticking. Thought I killed my old self, but he's still kicking. I really had to look at all the friends that I was picking. And getting wasted wasn't helping the vision. I was truly addicted, sometimes I just feel like I wanna go missing. After all, I'm the one who put me in this position. Shit ain't adding up when I start counting up the digits. I don't do this for the money, but I want this as a business.
All right, I'm gonna pause it there. First things first, I backed it up 10 seconds also. First things first, I gotta give it to whoever created the beat. So many of these newer beats with a lot of the mumble rappers, I'm not saying that this artist is a mumble rapper, but so many of these new beats, they're so jam-packed with so much shit. Let's call it what it is. It's like, basic is better when it comes to beats. When you have 50 different instruments and you can't decipher which one's which because it's all just a cluster. Good evening from Germany. Good evening to you. But it's all just a cluster because it just doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound good. And too many of these newer artists that aren't like the people that we normally would listen to have this mumble shit where they're mumbling the beats now. They're not just mumbling the words, they're mumbling the beats. I like, just like the last rap song we listened to, I like the landing. I like how it's real clean, clear, and the beat is simple. The lyrics is a whole nother level because I could see hearing a story and not a song, which is another really good benefit in my eyes. Sith, in your opinion, what do you like so far?
I'm always down for a good storyteller. If I can sit down, regardless of genre of music, and it's a good beat, it's got a good sound, and it's telling me a story, then I like that. And you don't find that a lot anymore. You find it more with the smaller artists, it seems now, than the guys that are coming out and they're just trying to, as you said, jam pack a bunch of mumble into a song, and it sounds horrible.
But you catch the little kids with it because it's like they aim it for kids.
It's catchy.
It picks
useless.
up for them, but it harms them in a long run.
Right. It's catchy, but it's useless.
Absolutely. So
I agree, Ridge. Sometimes simplistic is definitely best.
90% of the time when it comes to rap music, because too many people, like I said, they're making mumble beats. And what's that going to do? Take away from being able to consciously focus? I mean, I smoke pot. That don't work for me. Let's go.
Sometimes I just feel like I wanna go missing. After all, I'm the one who put me in this position. Shit ain't adding up when I start counting up the digits. I don't do this for the money, but I want this as a business. And you don't decide if what I'm making is a lot. Only I can decide if I ain't make it in or not. Guess that you can say that I've been searching for a purpose. Demons all surrounding me, I see them all, they lurking.
I like that little ad lib reverb type deal. That's like soft and it's there. It's something consistent, which a lot of the time when people do the repetitious, the same thing over and over and over again, it's too much. This being so soft and just barely to make it, it's like it's barely there, so it sounds like it's part of the beat. It sounds really cool.
Yeah, I definitely like that. It's got its own vibe.
The studio has always been my solitude. Not a better way to let go of my attitude. Have a few, then look at my life, I'm half confused. I claim to want it, but it's lazy how I execute. I was in my way because of alcohol I used. Enough wasn't enough until I'm waking up to puke. And if I wasn't drinking, then it'd probably be a noose tied tight around my neck. Kick the chair, then I'd lose. My loved ones leave their hearts bruised. I wanna drop bombs, but that's like a nuke. Feeling like I'm jumping with no parachute. Pressure from the air ain't a thing I can do. And I ain't big, but at least I take pride in the craft. Giving you all something to last and accepting my past, accepting my path. I was lazy, I blame me for the rugged place that I'm at. I lay it all on a track and I'm facing my fears. All these years the problem was just a man in a mirror. I need to learn to adapt, cause nothing comes fast. And lately I appreciate the place where I'm at. I need a couple of racks, a couple of stacks, but never want it for myself, I always wanna give back. I'm the outcast who spent way too much time at a pad. I really thought that I was done, but now I guess that I'm back. Man, it's time to attack.
Almost get like a younger little Flip type feel off of his song. I don't know if anybody knows Little Flip, but he used to tell pretty much similar stories, but not similar. Like, tell stories that it was able to grab your attention in just different ways where you didn't want to focus on nothing else. Nothing else mattered while you were listening to that story. You weren't listening for the song or nothing else like that. I mean, the freestyle right there, not the freestyle, but it could have been a freestyle without the beat and it would have sounded just as good. exactly what's proven to give money to the publisher, just make it again. Slight differences and you can sell it again. Exactly. The design
What
of the
up,
music
Echo?
is just bad. Let's go ahead and finish up the song because there's only a little bit left and it's really good here. I'll give it a couple extra seconds too.
Man, it's time to attack.
Okay. So, first things first. That was Ridge Baker, The Real You. I didn't find nothing wrong with the song at all. I didn't see nothing wrong. I didn't feel that he was off beat at any point in time or he was off landing with his bars. It was a really, really clean sound. It was like, honestly, to be perfectly honest, it was a refreshing feel because it takes you back to that rap from the late 2000s when it was still rap and it was just getting it. At the time of alternative rock music, there was sort of an alternative rap, and that's what I get from this.
Right,
Probably
and
just because it's New York style, but go
well,
ahead.
it's definitely kind of a Northeast style. There's a lot of guys up here, smaller artists especially, that are coming off with that new. It's almost like a new old style, kind of flipping it up, making everything a little bit clearer, and I mean storytellers. But in the beginning, before we did the song, I asked Chills in Discord. I said, by the end of this video, it's going to blow your mind how this video only has 95 views and he only has 240 some subs.
Yeah, that absolutely does. Because he's one of the few artists that I've found that actually has something there that, let's face it, we got people that are completely out there pushing bad shit on young people and like in general horrible shit, not even paying attention to their futures in general. And then we got music like this. So what I'm going to do is something I don't ever do, and everybody knows that. I'm going to go ahead and throw the link up for this video so you guys could go check it out without interruptions. And you could also check out the other videos he has and let me know which should be the next one we react to. So let me do that. That is his link. It may take a second to go through, or I may actually have to go into my YouTube itself. You see.
Brother, I'll be honest with you. He says he's not great by any means, but he needs to promote himself better and spend more time on his craft. Brother, you've got your craft. You keep focused on that. And
Okay, yeah, it just went through.
I'm going to try to push as much as I can, brother, because that's real music.
Look, I'm not going to say I'll push your music in any way, shape, or form. If you keep bringing music to the table that sounds like that, as long as you're not pushing like drugs on kids or something of that nature, or going and attacking people like elderly people or something like that. If you're making a rap song about throwing hands at somebody, that's I don't have no issue with that. But if you're making a rap song like some of these idiots do out there where they're talking about hurting people, I wouldn't react to it. And anything that pushes drugs in a child's way, I have an issue with that. Cool, thanks, Savage. No doubt about it, Sean.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
if Sith lets me know, I'll react to him. My channel is significantly larger than Sith's. I'm trying to help Sith climb up larger himself, so.
I'm going to be bringing some other music as well over the next, few weeks. I'll drop an artist here, artist there, new music, smaller artists, but it's going to be a different sound. You've introduced me to a few different sounds. It's my turn.
Hey, I'm down, you know that. And I mean, this helps both of us because in all reality, it makes me like stop procrastinating and having everything else going on and just sit down for a minute. Otherwise, I'm running around like I just drank a whole pot of coffee. That and trying to work constantly.
And we're getting good music out to people that might not have heard it otherwise.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So this goes
Always
for
a
any
win-win.
artists. This goes for any artists. If you're a smaller artist and you're trying to get reaction videos, and a lot of these larger reactors ain't willing to do it, look, I'm an email away. You can find my email on my channel. I post, it's there. It's chills@chilzthesavage.com. Sith, he has an email through United Savages. You guys can reach him through. Don't hesitate from reaching out, because if you say, hey, I got a song I want you to check out. Yeah, sure, no problem. I'm not one of these people that's trying to make money off of people. If it's an enjoyable sound, I want to hear it.
Yes, exactly. That's why.
Sean,
I'm here for
possibly
music.
tomorrow, to be honest with you. Some of them, some of these gummy bear stories are so graphic in nature, I'll get banned for reading exactly what it is. I mean, there was one that was talking about being on an airport with cataclysmic diarrhea. And how am I supposed to read that? But I got, actually, here, let me show, just so everybody sees. Let me see. I legitimately have,
Thank you, Echo.
I have the page of the gummy bear links up right here, legitimately. I just keep it open on my phone because, my name in WoW is actually Chills. He might be my brother I never knew about. See, well, I have my name tattooed across my back in a Celtic cross. So, and the ink could date back 20 years at least. Yeah, about 20 years.
I think
Oh, he has
WoW
the same
dates
beard
back
too?
about that long too.
Hey, well, it's nice to meet you. You're my doppelganger. But yeah, so like I said, for any of the smaller artists, it doesn't matter what kind of music you have. But listen, if you're anything similar to Little Nas and you push that shit towards children, I am going to destroy you with your own music. I will not make music to destroy you. I will dissect every single word and point out every single flaw in that music. Because when it comes to children, that's one thing that if somebody don't stand up for them, then who will? Whether it's my child or not. And I have kids. So that whole idea of pushing these things, like aiming it towards children, is a big issue with me. And I see certain artists like Little Nas doing it.
Yeah, it drives me nuts.
And you'll never
my
get me to
kids
react to
listen
them.
it.
Yeah, absolutely not.
But all
But like
three
I
of my
said-
kids are Tom McDonald fans, so
Hey, have them learn from somebody conscientiously. Shit. Everybody that's been watching my stream since I started will tell you. My son at 2 years old wanted to be the white boy from the song White Boy. That's Tom McDonald, and that's what he went for Halloween.
that's dope. I love that.
His hair is not blue. Mine's not blue no more. I don't think. I think it went back to the normal color. But like I said, let me go ahead and end the stream. I do got to get out of here. And we are going to be calling this for the night. If you guys want that second Krishna song, the Hindi version, it looks like you're going to have to be here at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, when that's the opening song for the beginning of my streams. And
set a
Sith will
timer.
be here. He's a weirdo, like I said, but hey, he's my buddy. So, but yeah, like I said, all of you, this is where we go through the nightly spew. So, if you guys like the artist, obviously a lot of you did. He makes a lot of sense at what he says, and he doesn't say it in a sloppy manner. He doesn't use a whole bunch of filler bars or anything like that. So if you guys want to check out more or any of the other artists that we reacted to tonight, go down to those hashtags below the videos and check out more. If you want to check out some more content from my weird buddy Sith over there, you go right down to my description. You'll find Sith Turned Jedi as a hashtag. You click on it, his channel will be first and then reactions below it. And if you like the content that I create and you're not subscribed, go right down to the subscribe button. And if you watch it on Sith's channel and you want to jump over to my channel, cHiLzTheSavage. It's real easy. cHiLzTheSavage. If you want to go over to Sith. Oh, well, go ahead.
For me, it's second or third hashtag is cHiLzTheSavage. So they can just click on that and go over and check him out. He has awesome stuff too.
But most importantly, go check out these artists that we react to if you enjoy them, and show them a little bit of love if you want to hear more of their music. Because if they ain't got people showing them that, hey, we appreciate what you're doing, sometimes they get to a point where they want to give up. Not saying this artist, I don't know this artist personally, but speaking from being in an artist's shoes, sometimes you just don't want to do it no more because you feel that there's no reason to. So,
exactly.
With that being said, it's time for us to get the hell out of here. So stay safe, stay positive, don't let people piss you off. Stay tuned for tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, and we're getting the hell out of here.